Fire.
3 shutters, 1 piece of plywood, and a high-powered cannon. Tonight, Call for Action tests the best way to protect your home in a storm.
Call for Action reporter Melissa Yeager is here with the results.
Well, do you have storm shutters to protect the windows in your home? Or maybe you thought you'd just save money and put up plywood at the last moment. Either way, you may be very surprised at what happened in our test. When Southwest Florida is at risk of a hurricane, you see people rushing to put up shutters. And those who don't own shutters rush to put up plywood. So which one protects your home the best? With the help of Florida International University's Civil Engineering Department, we put shutters and plywood to the test.
3, 2, 1, fire.
Engineers set this cannon to launch 2x4s at the shutters. The 2x4 travels at 35 miles an hour, hitting the shutter at a force simulating debris during a Category 5 hurricane, where winds would reach more than 155 miles an hour. 2 shutter companies, Roll Tide and All Weather Hurricane Shutters, agreed to bring and install 3 of the most popular types of shutters for our test: the aluminum panel, the accordion, and the roll-down shutter. First up, the least expensive of the 3.
We put up a corrugated storm panel of aluminum.
It costs $10 a square foot.
It's a very economical choice.
And after installation, it took about 2 minutes to put up the lightweight panels. Then we launch a 2x4.
Fire.
The glass window shattered and the shutter panel ripped.
The end result is that it didn't, it broke the glass, but it didn't hurt the house, and no one was harmed behind it. I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
Next in our test, these aluminum accordion shutters, which are permanently attached to your home.
We do sell a lot of accordions.
They cost about $13.50 a square foot, and once installed, you can close them in seconds, and they lock shut. The 2x4 dented the shutter, but it stayed intact.
I think that the accordion did very well on the testing. I was always told because of how it's built, it would stand up very well.
Next, we test the most expensive option, the roll-down shutter. These shutters cost between $20 and $50 a square foot. After installation, it takes only seconds to use a handle to roll down the shutter. The panels split and bend far enough to shatter the window. Even though some of the metal panels broke and all dented, the engineering professor says that doesn't mean the shutters failed.
All those metal shutters, you can see that there's no projectile that actually went in. It actually stopped the 2x4 in the outside. Yes, there's going to be some bend or slight damage here and there, but at the end of the day, the people inside the home could feel safe.
Which is why you need to see what happened when we put up plywood. Check out what happens when we fire the 2x4 cannon. Let's show you again in slow motion. The 2x4 not only damages the plywood, it goes straight through, launching all the way through our makeshift home and finally coming out the other side.
I think the single most important thing would be that you can see the importance of shutters. Right? I mean, you can see that without any shutter, some of these projectiles might probably go through.
Keep in mind, this was a worst-case scenario, a Category 5 storm where high-speed winds are bringing projectiles right up against your home. And every shutter company says you should expect some damage to the shutter during a hurricane. The most important part, though, is to keep that wind out of your home. That's the part that's going to come in and lift off your roof and really destroy your home. That's the purpose of these shutters.
And it's only one hit. I mean, if you had a lot of after it's compromised, isn't there concern about after it's compromised whether something could go through it?
Well, that's what they said. This is really like a bike helmet. Like once it's used, you're going to have to replace that shutter. You're going to have to get a new one if another hurricane came through, like we've seen before.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the best idea we have.
Right.
All right. Thanks, Melissa.